Hi Gemini, this is going to be your reading for November 21st through the 27th. It's good primarily for Sun, Rising, Moon, or Venus sign of Gemini and tropical astrology. However, it could resonate anywhere where you have Gemini in your tropical natal chart. It is a general reading, however, so it might not resonate with everyone that watches. If it doesn't resonate, Gemini, try watching readings on this channel for any other part of your chart. You could get valuable messages there as well. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my website for a live one-on-one with me is down in the description below this video. And if you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. I do read for you every week, and right now it's Soma Chandra Gemini. Gemini, I think you're going to have an interesting week. You're having a strong cardinal activation here. Aries is the main focus for you. Some of you have Aries in your chart. If you do, check that placement. It will flare up this week. Perhaps you have an Aries around you, but I love the Aries energy coming out for you. Usually, I find that Aries and Gemini, oh my gosh, you like create firecrackers and a bonfire together sometimes. Potential for a lot of fireworks this week because the energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. There's crusading, impulsive action likely this week. That could be fun. Also, cardinal energy is coming out for you. Now, you guys are a mutable sign. You're being asked to think like a cardinal sign. Instigation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. Whoa. You guys might be very provocative this week. You may instigate some fun things this week. I think you guys are going to feel impulsive and dynamic and spontaneous. Having a brave, pioneering spirit is really what it's going to be about for you this week, Gemini. What came out of my first astrology deck that flew out for us, though, are Pluto and Cancer. Check your Pluto placement this week. It's also going to be activated. You may have a Cancerian around you. If you have Cancer in your chart, you need to look at that too. Pluto is great. Your ability to transform and take a big leap forward and have a rebirth. But Pluto is about a compulsive force within us and our unconscious nature that may bubble to the surface. This brings about great transformation. It's also, Pluto teaches you to focus on your ability to organize and deal with society at large and other people, but it does teach you to get into your own personal power. There is a phoenix on this card. Out of the ashes, the phoenix will rise. If any of you have been going through a difficult time, Gemini, with Aries and cardinal and Plutonian energy, it's like all the power that's subconsciously hiding within you is going to bubble to the surface this week. And I really love that. You may be also being asked to look at intimate relationships. There could be a transformation taking place here because Cancer came out. This energy is emotional, sensitive, it's very caring and loving, and it may concern a family, a mother, or a child. So I think that you will be thinking about your relationship with your own parents this week, or perhaps your own children. I think you're being asked to take the lead here in intimate relationships in your life, Gemini. You're definitely going to feel crusading and pioneering and impulsive. This, I think, is what will be called for to maybe make some important changes in deep and intimate relationships. I love that. Cancer's so caring and sweet. I love that. Their saying is we care. And I think I see a strong focus on that. And you did come out as the Ten of Cups in the tarot, but so I see you working on family. I see you focused on long-term emotional stability this week, Gemini, in particular in your home, with family. But I think when that happens for you this week, some of you may feel like you're putting yourselves a little bit on the back burner, because what came out of the Spirit of the Animal Oracle deck by Colette Baron-Reid. I really love this deck. Colette Baron-Reid gives very gentle sound advice through this deck. I have Spider Spirit in reverse. This is a totem for you this week. Also, Flamingo is a totem for you as well. Embrace the in-between and make your dreams real. Some of you have been in an in-between phase. If you've just had a child, or maybe one of your kids are sick, or you're going through something that involves family and something that's very sensitive and emotional for you, it may be going through a change, and this might have been going on for a while for some of you. It's put you in kind of maybe an awkward in-between phase with your own personal development and goals, maybe your hobbies. It could be career or relationship. This week you may struggle to embrace the in-between. Just know that it's kind of a Six of Swords kind of week. You're moving on. I think you're struggling to move on from conflict, loss, and change. You have an opportunity to, but you might just feel kind of awkward this week. There is a delicate web that is being woven here for you, but this week you may tear some stuff down and kind of rebuild it. You may feel a little less supported this week. You might not have a good plan at this time for making your personal dreams a reality. Look for support, dive into your creative energy. You may be pulled from that though with family stuff, pulled away from your own dreams and making them real. Your dreams are waiting for you. They are waiting. It's time to take the lead here with those things. Yeah, and get creative as well. What came out of my second astrology deck along with cardinal here for you, Gem, is Mars. Move forward and defend yourself. Also the 10th house, structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishments, and career. Okay, you may have to really I think it's weird. What I see here for you is maybe family and emotional stuff is pulling you away from making some personal dreams come true. Mars is asking you to think about what you're willing to fight for. Get creative, get spontaneous, get dynamic, but don't forget about structure and discipline. The 10th house is one of my favorite houses. It's also a cardinal energy. This is about your career and your reputation and professional achievements, but it's also about moral conditioning. Think about what you're conditioned to do. Do you like where it's going? Because you seem a little in between and you might feel a little unsupported. Maybe other parts of your life are pulling on you, but this is about your life goals and your directions and your prestige and your position. You're being asked to move forward and even defend yourself and be spontaneous and be strong-willed like Aries and cardinal energy does. Yeah, and I kind of feel like family is undergoing a transformation, and therefore you are too. Find a way to balance both out. Yeah. When it comes to intimate relationships, they have a few messages for you this week as well. The first message that came out for you, you're looking a little sad. Maybe you are in a land in between. Maybe you're feeling a little less supported. Maybe you're feeling sad because you haven't been able to focus on personal dreams or goals. But what they're saying here to you about relationships, Gemini, is emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Some of you might be feeling a little resentful at this time, despite wanting emotional stability. I think that you are very emotional. Some of you may have your tempers flare a little bit this week because you don't feel supported and you're not sure what to do next, in particular in an intimate relationship. Watch out for cyclical emotions and feeling some anger and mild depression this week, Gemini. In order to see things clearly, try to let go of your resentment. Also, what came out for you in addition to that is give thanks for the blessings of love that are soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. You may feel as though you're waiting for something. You may feel like you're waiting. Blessings are soon to come your way. You might just feel kind of frustrated and even angry because this web that you like to create is maybe slow in progress. Get into that cardinal energy. It will help. Just know that you do deserve love. Last time I read for you guys, I felt like you were really deserving of something. But at the bottom of my romance oracle deck is time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. Some of you may have a romantic partner or one of your kids or family members kind of pulling away from you a little bit. Don't push them. Just take the lead, be impulsive, defend yourself. Don't let anybody turn anything around on you and just say, hey, who I am is important to me, but figure yourself out, okay? Just don't push too hard. Don't try too hard at this time. You don't need to work too much right now. Just give something time. Take the lead in your own life. Yeah. So the way you're going to see yourself this week is the 10 of water, the 10 of cups. This is a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are being met and about trustworthy relationships. There's going to be a strong focus on that. With the Cancerian energy of being caring, loving, sensitive, and emotional, you see yourself as the 10 of cups. You may even see yourself, Gemini, this week as responsible for emotional stability within your family. Don't put yourself last when you do that. You may need to defend yourself and say, hey, I cannot be the emotional leader and support system for everyone, okay? You can lead the horse to water this week, Gemini, okay? But I see that family and emotional stability is very important to you. The way you're going to be feeling this week is the Three of Fire, the Three of Wands. I love the Three of Wands. It's one of my favorite cards in the tarot. What dreams may come. Abundance. Things are looking very good, but you need to have patience at this time. Making long-term plans is the thing. Such a beautiful card. We stand on the shoreline with the Three of Wands, and before we move forward, we examine the full growth potential. You are looking towards emotional stability and abundance, and I think you do have a mostly positive mindset at this time. Otherwise, you wouldn't be examining the full growth potential of everything right now. But you will need to be patient. You will be in your feelings about what passionately drives you and long-term plans. You could be at a distance from something or someone or a goal that's very important to you. Your actions is where it went a little sideways. Two cards came out, the Five of Swords and Ego. Some Leo energy coming out. Five of Swords is about maybe winning at all costs. You need to learn what you can from a situation and review your motives and other people's motives at this time. You may be about to make an unwise choice. When the Five of Swords comes out, you have to ask yourself, do I want to be right or do I want to be happy? What am I willing to fight for? What am I fighting for? This can be a winner takes all mentality. Make sure you consider everyone's feelings. You may feel the need to fight for something and fight for change. There may even be some jealousy or competition happening between you and someone else, because Jophiel's coming out saying, hey babe, your ego's a little flared right now. This is about a false sense of entrapment and being overly focused on material things. I see a strong focus on emotions, but it might affect you in a material way. This is also about being overly focused on negative or fear-based thoughts. Watch out that you're not paranoid this week, Gemini. Don't let negative fear-based thoughts guide your actions. I wouldn't ignore negative or fear-based thoughts, but get to the bottom of them. Are they real or are they all just in your head? You seem a little triggered by something this week. I think you are responsible for a lot of emotional support, Gemini, for other people. I think some things need to change for you in regards to intimate relationships. And I see that you really want to focus on career too. I think you're going to have to fight for something this week. At least you feel like you will. Just watch your ego. Ego is not something we should ignore, but it might make you a little, your temper may flare up somewhat this week. I think you need more support. The energy of someone around you that you might be thinking of right now, renewal came out for this person. This is Scorpio energy. Someone's at a crossroads here. This person is sees themselves as reviewing and evaluating things. They want to make a favorable assessment of facts at this time. They want to move in a new direction, but they are at a crossroads. They can either come back from whence they came, or they can hear an inner calling. This person may have a strong inner critic at this time, but they need to make a choice about where to move forward from here. That's kind of a big deal for them. A renewal and a rebirth and an awakening is how this person sees themselves. But they are in a place of life review and they are assessing facts. Yeah, they could want a rebirth of some kind with you. The way they feel about you is the Lovers. Are you dealing with another Gemini? You might be. They're in their feelings about you. Archangel Raphael, intimate relationships, carefully weighing decisions, and also focused on health. This person has choices in love. And the way they feel about you is, I think they're really evaluating whether or not the two of you have total value alignment at this time. They care very much about the relationship they have with you. They think it's a very important and intimate relationship. Yeah, but I think maybe you guys have had cyclical emotional patterns and one of you's been maybe trying too hard. If this person's been trying too hard in the past, they're going to back off now. You might be kind of mad at them about something. It's like, I need your help. I'm doing all this emotional stability all on my own. Yes, I see growth potential, but you're pissing me off. I think that may happen for you. With Mars and Aries coming out, I see some emotion and some tempers flaring. This person's going to wait for you patiently, though. Their actions towards you right now, or just in general, is they're waiting. The Seven of Pentacles can feel like a waiting in futility. This is about seeds that have been well planted, but it's a temporary pause in action. They're waiting for something to come through to fruition, either in their own life or with you, Gemini. They may, like you seem to be having a flare-up of negative or fear-based thoughts, and you have a false sense of entrapment and maybe even anger as a result. This person may be unnecessarily worrying that a crop that they've planted isn't going to come up, and it's not going to come up when they want it to, the way they want it to. Now, I did notice at the bottom of the deck here, the 4 and the 5 of Pentacles, strong focus on the pentacle realm, health, wealth, time, and money. This person feels the need to be very cautious. They want to make good business decisions. Yeah, they may not have a lot to give right now, or you may not. Also, with the 5 of Pentacles right underneath that, this is fear surrounding money. And it's the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertainty. This person may be self-employed, or you might as well. Just be patient. The energy between the two of you looks pretty good, but I sense some insecurity. I have the 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. Someone might not be working as much as they say they are. That's the first thing I'm hearing. But the 8 of Pentacles is about skilled work being rewarded and learning all there is to know about something. You may be going back to school for something, back to the drawing board. I think you both work right now. You guys both might be working, minding your own business and avoiding each other a little bit. I like the way they describe the 7 of Swords in this deck. Can it be a dishonesty and a deceit? Yes, it can. But another way of looking at the 7 of Swords is there are plans that need revision at this time. There's more going on that meets the eye, and timing isn't great between the two of you. So poor timing, an inability to face each other maybe right now. There may be some insecurity. There may even be some dishonesty surrounding work or what you're putting work into. This is the energy between the two of you. Address your insecurity that you have between the two of you. Some plans that you have need some revision and revisiting. There's stuff that the two of you might not be able to talk to each other about. I think you're both going to just mind your own business and work this week. This might be pissing you off. Just do what you got to do here. But it's important to just not try too hard. Take the lead where you can and ask for support where you need it, Gemini. I feel as though if you can embrace this awkward in-between phase, I also see know your own worth at the bottom of the deck. I just heard some of you need to charge more for what you do for a living. Know your own worth. Embrace an awkward in-between time. Ask yourself what's holding you back from making your dreams real. You may have to defend yourself this week a little bit and say, hey, my dreams are important too, not just the family stuff. I can't be everyone's mother is what I just heard as well. But they're pulling back and saying stop. All right, Gem, that's your reading for the 21st through the 27th. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. You can always book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. The link to my website is down in the description below this video. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Gemini. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.